everyone, Tasha here for Cat Scrappiness, and today we're going to make a mini Quokka's holiday card. We'll be using the Dress Up Quokka stamp set, the Add-on Ugly Sweater stamp set, and the sentiment is from the Merry Critters stamp set. In addition, I'm going to be using some of these pretty sparkling snow pearl mix. The layers I'll have listed the measurements in the description box below as well as on my coordinating blog post, but I am going to be using a piece of pattern paper from the Ugly Sweater paper pad, a piece of white cardstock, red cardstock, and glitter paper. To begin, I'm going in with some Salvage Patina Distress Oxide ink around the edges of my center square. This square measures 3 by 3 inches, and I'm using these mini blending brushes from Cat Scrappiness to layer on the color. I'm adding color along the edges and then just pulling it towards the center so that the edges are darker and it has a glowing effect. For the ground, I'm going to be using Distress Oxide in the color Pumice Stone. This is a really pretty neutral gray color, and I'm using a piece of low-tacked masking paper tape to just kind of mask off the bottom area so I can make the ground. Once I was done, I added a little bit of the blue color on top of the gray to just give that snow wintry look. I gently removed the paper, and now it's time to do some stamping. I'm going in with the little snowflakes that's included with the Ugly Sweater add-on stamp set. This snowflake design is actually to be used on top of the sweaters, but you can also use it just alone and have it as falling snow in the sky. I really like that it has little circles and a snowflake image, so it kind of gives a really cool look around the border. Next, I'm going in to stamp my little Quokkas. I love these little Quokka sets, and I have the coordinating dies making it super easy to cut them out. I'm using black hybrid ink since I'll be coloring with Copic markers, and I'm using my Misty tool for my stamping. Once they were stamped, I did use the coordinating dies to cut them out. And then I went on to stamp the ugly sweaters or the sweater images. So again, I'm using the same black hybrid ink and my Misty tool. And I'm using a smusher tool to just help get even pressure. Once I was done stamping the sweaters, I decided on 2 images for the sweater design. There's several different sweater images to choose from. There's Christmas trees and penguins. I did go with a penguin and a reindeer. So I am using that smusher tool just to make sure I have even pressure. And I did stamp it twice to make sure that the image was nice and dark. It's super cute. I just love that little reindeer with the little nose that you can color to make it look like Rudolph. I colored my Quokkas up, and now I'm going in to color the little sweaters. I'm just using a kind of like a golden brown color for this sweater with the reindeer. I didn't want it to be too dark since the Quokkas are brown, but I wanted it to be a brown color since it's a reindeer sweater. So I made the nose red and then added red and green along the border. I also added some green around the edging of the sweater and then some cream on his antlers. Next, I moved on to the other sweater, and this one has the cute little penguin image. This one is my favorite. I just love the penguin. So I went in with the black for the penguin and then made the sweater all red. To add in some green, I just did green and white along the sweater edge for the collar and the bottom of the sleeves. It adds in that Christmas look to the sweater, but I think the red and the black and white just really look cute together. I added some pink to the penguin's cheeks as well, and then used my white gel pen just to add some embellishments. And this is how they look. Once I was done, I used the coordinating dies to cut them out, and then they're easily attached to the Quokkas with just some glue runner. I added some little dots to the cheeks as well, just wanted to make sure that they showed up. And then I just, again, used that glue runner to attach the sweaters right to the Quokka images. You don't have to color the Quokka's stomach since the sweaters do cover them, but when I was coloring, I just colored the whole critter, but you don't have to. And this is how they look with their cute little sweaters on. Once I was done, I went back to my Misty and I wanted to stamp the sentiment. Since I wanted the Quokkas on the bottom, I put them onto the card but didn't attach them with glue, just so I can position my greeting in the right area. Then I removed them and I'm going in with a deep teal ink color. I think this color is so pretty and it looks great with the color I used around the edges. I did stamp it twice, that's why I like using my Misty tool. If you make a mistake or if you don't have it dark enough, you can easily go over it again to make sure you have a nice clean stamped image. And this is how it looks before I attach the Quokkas. Lastly, it's time to just attach the layers. I'm going in to add my glitter paper. This is a really pretty, kind of like a sea foam green glitter paper. And then I was just kind of deciding if I wanted it to be a top fold or a side fold card. Next, I'm going in and adding my ugly sweater pattern paper. This paper is really fun, and that green coordinates with the green glitter paper. I love this design, and I think it's just a really cute holiday card design, and I wanted it to show up. So I made the red cutout or the red square and the center card small enough that you could see the ugly sweater pattern in the background. Lastly, I'm just going to attach my center card right to that red paper just to make sure it had like a matted layer. I think when you mat your layers on your cards, it gives a nice finished look. And then the red coordinates with the sweaters in the background. Next, I'm going to just attach my Quokkas using that same glue runner. You can use any glue runner or liquid adhesive will work. And I'm just putting them in the center. To complete the card, I'm going to add several of these little pearls. This sparkling snow color is one of my favorites. It just has a really pretty white color that does look like snow, but it kind of has little tones of maybe a pink and white, and it just kind of reflects different colors. It's really pretty, and I think it looks great on a holiday card. I'm using my picker tool to just easily place them where I put the glue, and I'm also using several sizes. This mix does include several sizes of these little pearls, so you can choose the right ones for your project, and I like the way it looks with the 3 sizes. And this is my completed card. I hope you guys enjoyed this project for today. All the supplies are listed in the description box below. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.